takes them, gets a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit bigger, and then tells people that they're all natural. You are the guys that I'm talking to. You are the fake natties. What's up, guys? Chris Reed, N2OF Fitness. Just here at the gym, sitting in the sauna, warming up a little bit. Probably it's Saturday night, about 9:30 or so. I'm probably just gonna go in here and hit maybe warm up, to get a little nice little chest pump going on, bang out arms real hard, save a lot of stuff up for leg day tomorrow. That being said, I'm just going to kind of address a subject that kind of seems to be pretty controversial on YouTube right now, especially in the fitness world, and that's fake natties. And I'm going to try to come at you a little bit different perspective. A friend of mine, Josh Bryan, actually posted a real good video in regards to fake natties. My point of view of fake natties comes from personal experience. In other words, first, I guess, what is my definition of fake natty? Yeah, you have guys out there who are blatantly using steroids and telling everybody that they don't. You can see the bruises on their shoulders, injection points, dramatic changes in their physique, changes in their strength. I mean, it's blatantly obvious. That's not what I'm going to. That's not who I want to talk about. What I'm talking about, what a fake natty is somebody who goes into GNC, goes online, DPS Nutrition, bodybuilding.com. I'm not bashing those companies, those websites, and orders natural chest boosters, takes them, gets a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit bigger, and then tells people that they're all natural. You are the guys that I'm talking to. You are the fake natties. Because you're lying to yourself. A little bit about my background and why I feel this way. Shortly after my mom passed away, lung cancer, in the middle of my semi-pro football career, of course, I always want to be bigger, stronger, faster. But I dedicated the following season to my mother, to my mom, make her proud of me. Who wouldn't? Well, in an attempt to become bigger, stronger, faster, but also to stay, quote, natural, went on to one of the popular websites, purchased a bottle of natural chest booster. Cost me $32 a bottle for a 4-week cycle. When they call it a 4-week cycle, that should tell you something. You don't cycle vitamins. Took this natural chest booster, and 5 weeks from the time I started taking it, I was in a hospital because I was about to have a heart attack. Then my liver shut down. Then my pancreas got inflamed. And in and out of the hospital several times. I went from 217 pounds down to 178 pounds. Because my body was literally eating itself. I'm still natural. All I did was took a natural chest booster. Wrong. I was lying to myself. I wanted to be able to tell people in the gym that I was still natural. But you don't your bench doesn't naturally go from 275 to 305 in 4 weeks. Your squat doesn't go from 350 max to 410, repping out 410 naturally. But I was so natural. I didn't inject steroids. Wrong. I was a fake natty. Some of you guys out there are fake natties. You are putting something in your body. Some stacks, whatever. You're taking products that on the container itself says preparatory blends. You have no idea what's in that product, yet you're going to put it in your body anyways, just so you can say I'm still natty, I'm still natural. Quit lying to yourself. You're doing the exact same thing that a guy who's taking steroids, a rich piano, he's telling you what his cycle is. You're trying to do the exact same thing with a quote natural chest booster. just so you can say you're natural, but you're trying to accomplish the exact same thing. At least Rich is honest enough to tell you exactly what he's on. I'm able to admit, yeah, I put a garbage steroid in my body. Instead of injecting it, I put it in my mouth. I can sit here and say, I can tell you in blue in the face, I've never injected a single steroid in my body. Even at my heaviest, 270 pounds, I've never put a needle in my body. But I put a product in my mouth and swallowed it. I did the exact same thing. Or it was boosting my testosterone levels, which is the exact same thing all the other, quote, test boosters are claiming to do. And you wonder why every year or every 2 years or so, they pull the products off the market before the FDA has time to shut them down. They reformulate, repackage it, and put it back out in the markets. Or you go to GNC and they're so watered down that they don't barely accomplish anything, but they charge you $70 to $100 and some for a product just so you can say you're natural, but you think it's boosting your test levels a little bit. It's the same thing. You're trying to boost your test levels. Why are you going to point to somebody who's actually on the gear and say, "Oh, you're juicing," but yet you put a product down your throat, accomplishes the exact same thing, but you're clean, they're not. Quit lying. Quit lying to yourself. If a $32 product can cause that much damage to my liver, my heart, my pancreas in 4 weeks, what do you think some of them other products are doing? You put it in your mouth, it goes through your digestive system. Why do you think they recommend liver support, which I was doing at the time? Why do you think they should recommend a post-therapy, which I had already? I didn't quite get to that far. The doctor shut that down real quick. When you're not allowed to eat or drink anything for 3 or 4 days and your body just deteriorates, it wakes you up pretty quick. So every chance I get, I tell these guys in the gym, these young guys that come up to me, is like, "Man, how do we get bigger, stronger, faster?" Eat real food and work out hard. Don't worry about supplementation right now. I just killed a workout here just a minute ago. Come back here and kind of finish up a video on fake natties and the definition of fake natties and stuff like that. Now, I don't want you guys to get me wrong. I'm not downing companies like GNC, DPS Nutrition, bodybuilding.com. That's not what I'm doing. I mean, there's credible businesses selling credible products to the best of their knowledge and ability, I guess. Actually, I discussed this topic just a little while ago with a friend of mine here at the gym. He's talking about his cycle and stuff like that, how much just cycles and stuff cost. And it's actually more economic to do the real stuff than it actually is to go to a GNC, not down in those companies, and buying the natural test boosters. Looking at the ingredient stuff, by the time you take enough servings, I guess, to accomplish the same thing, you're better off injecting, which is safer for you. A lot of times it's pharmaceutical quality, so you know what you're putting in your body and stuff like that. Not saying it's not regulated, so you never know. There's always that possibility of getting something bad, but you're trying to accomplish the same thing. So instead of just trying to impress somebody, get bigger and stronger, a better physique, just so you can brag to your friends in the gym that you're natural. If that's really what you want to do, just be honest with yourself. Don't put yourself out there as being natural. Oh, I'm natty. Even though you're doing the same thing, you're taking shortcuts. And instead of just eating real food, instead of just taking BCAAs, protein powder, pre-workout, you're trying to artificially boost your testosterone, which is what steroids are doing. You're artificially boosting your testosterone. However, I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, all that. So I'm not going to speak on what steroids all do. I mean, like my boy Brian talked about in his video, it still takes hard ass work. You still have to bust your butt, bust your ass in the gym to see results. I mean, I can take all the steroids in the world, but if I sit on my couch, I'm just going to get fat. I'm going to eat a lot, and I'm going to get fat. Same thing with the supplements you take. Get online, get it their vitamin shops or whatever. You can take all the stacks in the world, but if you don't actually come in the gym and bust your butt, it's not going to do you any good. So, but that's just my take on the whole subject of natty versus on the juice. Yeah, there's different levels of juice. There's the $6,000 a month juice, and then there's the $100 a month I bought it online, Zeus. It's the same thing. It's just different levels. So, with that being said, Chris, Never Too Old Fitness. I'll catch you next video.